Welcome to On the Spot. My guest today is writer Don Cameron, author of new crime thriller Marked Off. Don, your new crime thriller Marked Off. Tell us a little bit about that and about this exciting competition you won, which is the RTE New Island competition.
Yes, hi there, Brendan. Thank you for asking me to be on the spot today.
You're welcome.
The competition this time last year was, well, when I entered, I certainly wasn't expecting to win it, but I had the book finished. I'd been writing for about maybe 5 years, on and off. And when I saw the opportunity on the New Island website, I submitted it. And about a month later, I got the phone call from the editor. And it really was the wow moment, because I certainly wasn't expecting it at all. Up to that point, I'd been someone who had been writing short stories for a number of years, got a number of them published and some broadcast on RTE. And more lately, I'd been writing for the Gazette, a column there. So writing the book was a big jump, actually, to suddenly go from writing 3, 4, 10-page short stories to a few hundred. That was quite a challenge, but the idea was so good, I thought, that I had to persevere. I suppose that's why it took 4 or 5 years, but now that it's happened, I'm really delighted. Looking forward to seeing it in the shop windows. Sandyman Strand is a place that's very important to me. It's where I like to go and walk. It's inspired some of my best short stories, and I felt I had to make it a central piece of my book. Walking by the sea is a great inspiration to both myself and the character of Inspector Danny O'Neill. He's a human being, so he has issues. In his case, his issue is that, one, his beautiful wife has been taken from him, very young, and he has an almost unblemished record as a police officer. There's one particular case that annoys him, and when these new crimes happen, this clever killer is putting great pressure on him. He sees, one, that he should try and catch the guy, but two, it's a case of, or a way of redeeming himself. South Dublin, where the crime has happened, is his beat. He knows the place, but at the same time he doesn't know it. But he wants to know it, and there's a pain and a price to pay in learning that.
So, Don, what's next for Danny O'Neill? Is there a book 2? Are we going to look at a series of murders in Dublin? There's going to be mayhem in Dublin City?
Well, I think there's mayhem in Dublin at the best of times, Brendan, and he's the man to solve it. Yes, I think there are more things. I have a thought for a new one, and I think Danny, well, coming from his background, I think we'll find Danny may be abroad, and I think things will turn for him, and we may even find a romantic interest may develop for Danny.
That's great, Don. Thank you very much for being my guest today and On the Spot. We hope the book goes well. It sounds exciting, and hopefully we'll see more Danny O'Neill in the future and continue to success with your writing career.
Well, thank you very much for having me, Brendan, today, and I think we will be seeing more of Danny O'Neill. There's plenty on his plate, and he's a capable guy, so yes, there'll be more to come for him. Okay. Thanks again.
Okay, Don, I better let you get back to the writing.
Thank you very much. Cheers, Brendan. Becoming a published author is certainly a new chapter in my life, and I'm looking forward to the many challenges that the opportunity will bring.